Hey, what's going on, guys? So I wanted to bring you guys along to show you how I quickly edit my my vertical videos for TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube for all my verticals. Now, I shoot them mostly everything I shoot in OBS, and I will take it into DaVinci Resolve. That's my editor of choice. So let's head over there and I'll show you just what I do. All right, so I already have a project set up that I drop all of my vertical videos into. So all my verticals are here. So I already have everything set up. So what I do when I'm doing these is I go and I find my files, and I'm going to do two here. So I'm going to grab those two and I'm going to bring them in. Now, what you can do if you do a lot of, if there's a lot of dead air, there's a lot of ums, things like that, and you want to cut out a lot of that noise, you can right click on the video, go to AI tools, audio transcriptions, and transcribe. I'm not sure if you need to have the paid version or not. I do have the paid studio version. So you see these little dots in here? Those are all going to be dead space, dead air. You want to get rid of that before you put it into your timeline. Hit Control A or Command A on a Mac. It's going to select everything. You go to these three little dots. You go to Remove Silent Portions. And then you come down here to this little button. It says Append. And it throws everything into your timeline already cut. Saves a whole lot of time. Now, I do most of my editing in the Edit tab. I don't use the Cut tab too much. I only use it for things like titles. Anytime I've got to throw some text in there, things like that. So I've got everything on my timeline now that I want for this video. The very first thing that I do is I will go up to my timeline, hit AI Tools, Audio Assist, and I'll select whatever delivery standard it wants to be. So it's going to be YouTube because, 95% of my content is posted to YouTube, and it sounds good on every other platform if it sounds good on YouTube, that I found anyway. And I'm going to hit Audio Mix. It's going to go through and it's going to do its DaVinci magic. Now, if I have music, sound effects, things like that, it's going to go in there. It's going to figure out which sound is what. It's going to adjust the levels so you can hear the dialogue correctly. And it does its magic, so it sounds really well. You can go in and tweak it after the fact, but I found that 99% of the time it's fine as it is come out. The only time that I have to do anything maybe is pull the music volume down just a little bit so you can hear me a little bit better. Now that I've got that in here, let's go and see how it sounds. Hey, what's going on, guys? I haven't done the what's come off your printer lately, so I figured I'd throw one out there. So what I did is I went on Make a World. Sounds good, right? Another thing you can do is you can grab your clip, hit dialogue leveler, and that's going to help your dialogue out a little bit too. Hey, what's going on, guys? I haven't done the what's come off your printer lately, so I figured I'd throw one out there. I typically don't have to do it, but sometimes you do, and it's, it helps it out a little bit. Now, I'll go through and I'll watch the whole thing to make sure there's nothing that DaVinci didn't say, hey, clip this, hey, clip that, or clip the wrong thing. So let me go through and watch it and we'll come right back. Hey, what's going on, guys? I haven't done the what's come off. So that sounds pretty good to me. It cut it up pretty well and it's pretty much ready to go. If I want to add subtitles, I can do that as well. Typically, I don't anymore. I used to add them, but they seem to not be as important anymore because things like places like YouTube automatically self-generate subtitles. I mean, that's pretty cut and dry to set my and like I said, I already have my project set up with the 9:16 aspect ratio. To do that, you come up here to your timeline resolution. You drop it down to 1080 by 1920 because you don't need to go 4K for vertical content unless you really want to. And that's going to turn everything. All you got to do is then bring your content in and shrink it down or adjust the size however you need to. I go over here to my output, call it whatever I want. This is going to be Mando Myth. Yeah, I'm going to spell that wrong. I'm going to just call it that. I'm going to send it to the video file where I want. Now, if you did put subtitles in there, this is important. You have to come down here to subtitle settings and you want to export or you want to format it as burn into your video. And that way they'll be in the video when you go to upload them. If not, they're just going to be missing. So you can come up here and you can do, export for different platforms, however you want to do it. I just do it the typical custom export, everything that comes out, add to render queue. I'll hit render. I'll let DaVinci Resolve do its thing with a vertical video. Boom, it's already done. And then I can go and find where I stuck it. And hey, what's going on, guys? I haven't done the what's come off your
There it is.
lately. And that is just a quick look at how I edit my videos in DaVinci Resolve for my vertical content. Obviously, these are pretty simple. There's nothing crazy. I'm not doing any crazy animations or any transitions or anything like that. I can do that. If you guys would like to see something like that, let me know down below, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for hanging out. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.